To go live. We are about to go live. I'm going to pre-open this so we can share it. All right, everybody. Welcome to Kava-sation time. Late night chats with Quinn and Happy. Sound like the radio, right? Not quite. We need a different microphone for that. Welcome, everyone. Okay. So, yes, we were not live this weekend, and we're about to tell you why. So we're going to talk about our weekend events, how our first pop-up went, and then some business topics that you wanted to speak about.
But first, our good vibe story.
Yes, we always start with that.
So there was most people love dogs or cats.
Animals, furry animals,
furry, right? And so this story comes from Eclipse the dog, known for riding the bus alone to the dog park. Think of that. A dog riding the bus alone to its own dog park.
Huh. Wow.
So this dog, Eclipse, the Seattle dog known for riding a city bus herself,
oh my God,
passed on Friday.
Oh.
The news was posted on her owner-run Bookface account. She was 10 years old and passed in her sleep, according to the account. Prior posts shared that she had been diagnosed with cancerous tumors. Eclipse gained attention in 2015 when she began to take the bus alone.
Oh.
Her owner, Jeff Young, says the two of them would regularly take the bus to visit their local Belltown dog park.
Oh.
One day, he was still smoking a cigarette when the bus arrived, so she, Eclipse, boarded without him. Within weeks, the Black Lab Bull Mastiff mix was a consistent commuter in her signature red harness. Bus drivers recognized her, and she knew her stop by looking out the window.
What? Well, I can attest to that. Dogs do know where they're going.
Right?
They do know.
Her fellow passengers told Seattle's Como News in 2015. While fans marveled at Eclipse's ability, Young spoke about her habit with what could be taken as nonchalant or perhaps confidence in his dog. We get separated, she gets on the bus without me, and I catch up with her at the dog park, he told Como News. It's not hard to get on. She gets on in front of her house, and she gets off at the dog park 3 or 4 stops later. King County Metro, the area transit service, embraced its iconic passenger, even making a music video in 2015. King County Metro paid tribute to the dog on its Twitter page, posting an image of her and the note, Eclipse was a super sweet, world-famous bus-riding dog and true Seattle icon. You brought joy and happiness to everyone and showed us all that good dogs belong on the bus. And here it goes.
I just watched an animal movie tonight as well, so.
Eclipse the dog.
Eclipse, like the moon eclipse?
Yep. Rest in peace, Eclipse.
Aww.
Thank you for
the good vibes.
Bringing us so many smiles.
Being yourself.
King County Metro. And that is the good vibe story of the day. Good vibe story of the day. And now, it's Kava time.
Or do you want to share your thoughts about the story before we go straight to Kava time?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, what's your thoughts about the story? Whoever just jumped on, he just read a great story about a dog named Eclipse that rode the bus by itself to go to the dog park.
Exactly. In Seattle.
She passed away. She just passed away?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what are your thoughts? What stands out to you about this story?
That there's beauty in walking alone. That's my takeaway. You don't need to be, attached to, have a great time.
Yeah, or to do you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to go to the dog park? Okay, you know how to get there.
What about you? No.
It's in that area as well. Like, the fact that, like, she could go there and didn't feel a certain way about the owner not being there with her.
The Eclipse knew that the owner was going to show up.
Yeah. And yeah, I love that.
And it's just super cool that
It's very symbolic of relationships, actually. Like, do you need to do everything together? You know, can you just do your own thing and then meet up? You both know where you're going to meet up. Like, you both know where you're going to be at.
right, Quinn?
Okay. That is our flow. Check yourself. Yeah. And just to elaborate that a little bit more, like perhaps in the beginning, you do need to be led, right? Like for an example, Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
She was exposed to where the dog park is. They probably went so many times that with or without the owner, she knew how to get there. She knew the signs. She knew how to look. She knows the drill.
Mm-hmm.
So in life, in the beginning, you'll need guidance. You'll need support. You need some exposure of how to get somewhere. And there's going to be a point where you know it so well, you don't need that support anymore. You've actually built, you know it already.
Yeah, it's very similar how I mentioned that we all need a coach. We all need guidance, you know, in our everyday lives because we feel overwhelmed. So if you feel overwhelmed, it means we need help.
Yeah.
We need help.
Oh, something else is sticking out to me where it's like she got recognized as like Eclipse, not so-and-so's dog. You know?
Yeah.
So like when you are able to gain the confidence and independence, knowing that you got this, like, yes, you're so grateful for all the help, all the support. And when you can stand on your own, people can see you. You give people the opportunity to be recognized as like you, your individual self, not like you're attached to X, Y, and Z.
Exactly.
You know? Like she was known as Eclipse. They didn't even mention the owner's name. In there, did they?
No, they did.
Oh, they did? Okay. But yeah, she was able to be recognized as an individual.
That's pretty cool.
Very yeah.
Hence why it was the good vibe story.
Yeah, that's why that's what makes it so special.
Mainly because it's a furry animal.
Yes, well, yeah, that too. It's something that's really not commonly that you hear, but we can get something from that as we are right now.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. And now
right.
It is Kava time.
Woo! Little dance.
All right.
Because we can't wait for the good vibes to come rolling in this bottle.
Well, I already had one.
I had one earlier too.
Yeah.
We both did.
Went to the gym. Met up with a lady friend after to pick up my Theragun, you know, because that thing is amazing.
Yes, it's great tool.
It is needed daily. And then she hasn't experienced the pineapple cold brew Kava shot yet. And she had mentioned, and she had a super stressful day at work, feeling super overwhelmed. And I gave her one. By the time I got back to the house, she texts back these emojis. You know, the...
Yes, like the thank you, however you use this emoji.
Like a pray or a thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She sent 3 of those. And I was like, oh, feeling super relaxed. She goes, back to feeling level. Because she said she was so stressed.
This is the common share.
Yeah. And so she said it just brought her back to, And I texted her back, the pineapple cold brew Kava shot works again. And then she puts loved. All right, so we're about to drink this right here. Normally before we were using the pineapple Kava tea.
Yes, which you can still give that a shot, right?
Exactly. And what this is, it's basically brewed just like coffee for 24 hours. Leave it and then refrigerate it. And then, man, it is super strong. It's been great.
Tomorrow I'm gonna let my parents do the tea because they've been doing we'll see how they like it.
Did your dad say anything about how he?
No, he didn't say anything. He was just kind of like, I kind of wanted them to experience it for the second night. Sometimes the first night you're like, Well, for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
I'll take the one that's closest to me. They're both the same.
Yeah.
Same amount. Yeah.
There it goes. Looks like chocolate milk.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kava shot.
Cheers.
Or pineapple kava shot, I should say.
Yes, because when you hear kava, most people who are familiar with it,
they
think it's nasty.
Yeah.
But with pineapple kava, man, feels hella good. Tastes really good. Well,
it just doesn't taste as bad as most people have had it.
Exactly.
That's the feedback that we've been getting.
Exactly.
So.
And it makes you feel hella good. There you go. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That is.
Let's see. I had some earlier. That's my second one. So let's see what it's doing for me right now. It's always a mellow experience for me, and it's a cold brew, so it creeps up on you even more slowly. But when it comes, you know.
Yes.
With the tea, you feel it instantly. I feel like with tea, the warmth, because it's warm, it like absorbs into your body.
It's just like
right away. With the cold brew, once it's warmed up inside of your body, then it gets absorbed. That's what it feels like. There you go. That's how I would describe the experience with the cold brew versus drinking the hot tea way.
It's very similar to coffee because with espresso, right? If you drink straight espresso, it makes it go poof right away.
Yeah, because it's hot.
And then you come down. With cold brew, it makes you go, and then it keeps you at this level for a longer period of time. And it's very similar to how this feels. You feel a little something, and then you're like, ooh, you feel it, and then it just keeps you there. Whereas the tea, tea bags, you feel it immediately, and then it just...
Yeah. That's how our experience has been.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, we took our shot. Yeah.
And now it's to
the topic.
We missed 2 days.
Yes, we missed 2 days.
But there's a reason. There's a reason for it. On Saturday, the Pineapple did a 50-mile bike ride and then had to ship off an order that we got on Etsy.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank you. It was just a sample pack, but hey.
And that's what we have available right now to order. So yeah.
I just love spreading these good vibes.
Yes, it's so
And this comes from the South Pacific Islands, from the island of Tonga, and a small little island that is part of it, Vava'u, where my pops was born. VA apostrophe U. Vava'u. And so,
Saturday you shipped off an order that we got on Etsy. Our first order from Etsy.
Made some more sample packs for the dating event that we were invited to.
Yes.
To share the good vibes.
Yes.
It's a really good and great friend of the Kuka Queen of the Wind for right here. And explain what the event was.
It was a dating event. So yes, anyone locally in the area that is open for love, open for a connection available. That's how she phrased it. And so they created this event where you will be doing activities that will allow you to connect and start connecting with people. Yeah. So it's really cool. So I guess I'll just start. I was at the check-in desk. So I was able to really see the first start of the process where people can choose these name tags that's different colors representing what they're here for.
Yeah, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. So
what are the colors?
The colors are red, yellow, green. Like when you go to the store. And there was blue, but blue was for the volunteers. So
blue was you're not available.
Blue is I'm here working the event, all that. So red is for people who are here for a monogamous relationship. That's when it comes to love. Okay.
What?
Anyways, I don't have the time to poke back at you right now. Okay, I'm explaining something. The second one is yellow, where you are open to either being monogamous or polyamorous.
Oh, spicy.
And then the green is all polyamorous. So you get to already identify with the color.
Yellow.
And then for pineapple. Turn your ass down. Okay. And then it's optional if you wanted to write your pronouns on there or your sexual orientation.
There was a femme.
yeah, and I didn't even know what that exactly was, which is awesome, right? I was just very there to help people get started with the name tag.
Mm-hmm.
And it was popping. Like, there was one person that came like half an hour early, or 15 and a half an hour early-ish. And then there was a second gentleman that came in. And after that, people was lined up, and we were checking in like this. So it ended up being 50 people, 50 something, around 50 people. And shout out to my friend and her partner who created this. It was their first event, and it was a success. All their activities were done, and it was done in such a timely manner. And just to see this social experiment, basically allowing people to connect and walk away with a contact card. So everyone writes, you can write down as many contact cards as you want. If you're interested in connecting with someone outside of the event, just get to continue that on, you give them your contact card anytime. So it's on them to call you, basically.
Right.
You give away your contact card. Yeah, like you already made the first move saying, hey, here's my contact card. That's a sign for I'm interested in continuing to connect outside of this. Yeah. And yeah, I even got a contact card because I was just talking to everybody. And I stumbled across this lovely woman who I can just tell that she was good vibes, meaning like accepting, non-judgmental. There's a certain level of depth there. So I'm interested in getting deeper on that. And she was so open to sharing more of like what I was asking her. And yeah, I love it when you can feel someone's genuine answers. You're like, oh, you're the shit. Yeah. So anyways, so it was cool. And then we have a date this Thursday, a friend date this Thursday. So that's just okay. It was just connections all around. Right. And then we had our Kava shots there. They were hit. Because when you were greeted at the door, you can either take your Kava shots while you're waiting to check in, right? Is that what some people did while they wait? Yeah. And then vice versa. I'll tell them to go there and then, continue on with the event. So it was a hit. And you can tell how you served them. So how was the experience? What was the feedback? What did it confirm for you? Yeah.
One of the people on the event, she asked, does this help you calm down? And I was like, absolutely. So she took a shot. After the event, she goes, oh my goodness. Within literally 3 to 5 minutes, I didn't feel any nervousness. I felt hella calm. And she literally was running around like a chicken without their head. Before the event, right? Hallie's a co-host.
She mentioned that she was so terrified.
Yeah.
Because this is her first time doing something. Anyways, shout out to her. She did amazing. And so happy that she was able to relax and feel oh my God.
Exactly. There was another gentleman, he took a shot. He went by the name of Sean. And, Caucasians, right? They have this one look. And normally, or not normally, but later on in the event, and at the end, he came up to me and he was like, man, what is that stuff? I feel really good right now. But I still have my head, my wits with me.
Yeah. Yes.
And he was like he was blushing a little bit because, it's like he couldn't hide how good he was feeling.
He's like, I just feel really good.
Yeah. And then there was another woman. She goes, I've had kava before and I'm really sensitive to it. Can I just get a half? And so I poured her a half. She took it and she goes, oh, thank you. And she didn't even finish it, that half. Because it was like this. But everyone's taking full ones. She took a half and then left a little bit. She goes, I didn't want to waste it, but, I'm sorry. She comes back 20 minutes later and says, can I get another half? Because everybody is looking so like they're saying this kava, I'm feeling it, and they're feeling so good. And I don't feel anything. So she takes I give her another half shot. After the event, she goes, thank you. Thank you for giving me the half shot because I was feeling what everybody else was feeling. And it was easier for her to connect because when people are, how do I say it? This thing up here,
what a buzz.
It gets in our way. You have somebody you want to talk to, and this is gonna convince you to not say anything.
And you're all stressed and you back out.
The anxiety is high because you're like, oh, what are they going to say? Or something going to happen? Am I going to come across hella weird? This right here makes you feel like a hero. Makes you feel
when you feel
like
good,
a hero.
you feel you can do it. You know, you feel like it just gives you that extra like aid and support. Like, let me go talk to that person.
Exactly.
I feel good, so let's share the good. You know, like, anyways, yeah. If you feel good, you want to connect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There were
a
few people who had mentioned they've had kava before, they've experienced it, but it didn't taste good, and it actually made them nauseous.
Yep.
They had the pineapple cold brew kava shot, and they go, "Wow, this is actually good." Like they were used to an earthy texture and taste.
Same experience for me.
And they came back for a second shot. A few others came back for a third. There was one person at the event that had 6. And see, what's great is I'm not charging these people for the
we're
shots.
supplying free. You know, just like getting people to try it, and hopefully, well.
And so it led me to.
They know how to connect with us somehow.
Yeah.
Because I'm tagged, and we're
And so it solidified for me that these kava pineapple kava cold brew kava shots fucking work.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order 500 little bottles or 1,500 little bottles, and then fill them and then sell them for like $2.50. Because this thing right here, if you have one of these in the evening after you get off of work, you're gonna feel like you just
You just want to chill.
Chill.
That's what I'm feeling right now. I just want to chill right now.
Yeah, my eyes just want to close.
Yeah, same. I'm reaching to that. We both had too.
Yeah, like I just
there's a part of me though that like is still very alert, but then like physically, it's like, oh, plus, oh yeah, we're gonna get into the last night. So that was Saturday.
Yeah,
okay?
that was Saturday.
Anything else we want to share about that? Yeah, definitely it's gonna happen again because it was such a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were so juiced. I even talked to my friend. She's like, yeah, I'm so lit up by how it went. We're already planning the next event. So if any of y'all in Sacramento, hi, and you single and you on your growth journey and you want to meet people in that wavelength, that is what this event is for, because it's called Conscious Connect. It was so beautiful. The lighting was dim and gray. It was like purple and pink. It just looked really magical in there. And I just loved seeing them meditate and setting the tone. Hello, Conscious Connect. So like the intention was set and the meditation prompt was there. Anyway, we were all so juiced up. We're like, oh my God, people came. Oh my God, it's happening. Yeah, and I got to host one of the activities. So that was cool to connect with them. And yeah. I do it again.
And then there was yesterday.
So yesterday was another event. That's why we're not here live. It was too late.
Yes.
We were done.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, it's so worth it. So I'm going to let you.
And that's the other thing. On Saturday, I'd ridden earlier.
We could have totally made it on.
Then I had I had 3 pineapple cold brew kava shots. 3 of them.
You took 3.
From 5 to 8:30. And I hadn't hydrated because that's what I do. I drink about 2 to 3 gallons of fluids and water a day. And so I was probably at close to a gallon. And that's after exercising, riding 50 miles. So I could feel it. By the time I got back to the house, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. You were done. So I was like, I needed to sleep. Yeah. I needed to sleep because I didn't hydrate enough. And when I woke up in the morning, piss was hella dark. Hella dark. And I was like, yep, that's exactly what I was feeling. Exactly what I was feeling. So what I do as soon as I woke up, I drank 70 ounces of water. To start. And it felt like it just was finally catching up.
Yeah.
Finally catching up. And then when there was yesterday, how many of you have heard of the IRONMAN? The IRONMAN. See, we're in Sacramento, California.
Yes.
Right?
Northern
California, capital of California. And IRONMAN, which is a 3-sport event. It is swimming, cycling, and running.
Yes, a full marathon.
All together in one. And so they have different distances when it comes to triathlon. They have the sprint distance, right? They have the sprint, the Olympic, the half, and then the full. So the sprint is like a 500-yard swim, 17-mile bike ride, and like a 2-mile run at the end. It's pretty cool, right? The Olympic distance is a 1-mile swim, 25-mile bike ride, and then a 7 to 8-mile run. That's the Olympic distance. And then you got the half distance, the half marathon, or the half Ironman, which is 70.3 miles. It is a 1.2-mile swim, 56-mile bike ride, and then a half marathon. What we had yesterday here in Sacramento, it was Ironman California. It was the full distance, 2.4-mile swim that was in the Sacramento River, 112-mile bike ride that started in downtown Sac, went south into the Delta and back, and then a full marathon.
Whew! 26.2
miles to be a total of 140.6 miles. 6 miles. The pros normally finish in about 8 hours, 8 to 8.5 hours. The pros. The top age groupers will have anywhere between, or finish between 9 hours and 12 hours, the top age groupers. And then you got everyone else, the real people like you, me, Cuckoo Quinn for the win, the real people that finish between 12 and 17 hours. See, it's cool to see, the people who are really fast finish.
Yeah.
Right. And they look the part.
Yeah.
Super slim, super in shape.
Yeah. Just
super ripped, super light, right? Because think about it. You're going 140.6 miles. You're not going to be carrying a lot of love.
Right. I mean, and you're able to finish at the time that you're able to finish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so when you think of an Ironman, what do you think of, Quinn?
Yeah, like just athletic ass people, being able to beast it through this experience.
Yeah, because you've done a half. You've done a half marathon.
Yeah, half. Okay, that's like baby fucking shit compared to this. Ain't nothing. But yes, I did a half marathon by myself.
And could you imagine the way you felt after doing that half marathon, right?
Yes.
Could you imagine doing a 1.2-mile swim?
Yeah, I know.
And then a 56-mile bike ride. And then doing that half?
This is why I got emotional when I got there, because I was imagining like how it would feel, like I did a half marathon, right? And I'm just like imagining extra, or just like feeling like you want to give up, because your body, your body's gonna be in pain. Yes. My body was in pain. So I'm just like imagining worse than that. And you're almost there. So like, that's why I was getting so emotional, because I was imagining myself, like if I was even like get a glimpse of that, I could just apply how I felt the half marathon, but times that by a million. And just feel the win, like the triumph, So that's why it was emotional for me. I was like emotional a few times.
Yeah.
When I was there.
Because when I finished up my day, Quinn didn't know, but I had mentioned it to her on Saturday. Because normally I go visit family out in Folsom, California.
Oh, yeah.
And I mentioned after that, I'm going to head straight there, And so I ended up picking her up before. And
yeah, it was going to the Capitol.
Yeah, so we could watch.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Pink?
What's up, Pink Astronaut?
Yeah. Oh, astronaut. I like that. Are we a couple? Nah, just hella good partners. But good question. Korean hots. And so we went to downtown because, like I mentioned, the pros 8 to 9 hours, top age groupers 9 to 12. The real inspiring part of Ironman happens between 15 and 17 hours.
Yeah.
Between 15 and 17 hours. And the reason why is, imagine your grandma, imagine your grandpa, and imagine them doing this whole distance. Because that's what we seen.
Yes, I saw grandmas and grandpas, and I was just like, oh, wow.
Yes.
I saw some beer bellies. I saw some hunches, like
people hunchback, just grinding.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, like pure will to carry themselves. They've already gone 140.4 miles. And we could see the last 0.2 miles.
Yes.
And it is, some people got the face of, and then there are others who are smiling.
Yeah.
There are others who are cheering, you know, that are gathering up their energy. There are others who were prepping.
Yeah, they were focused. They were very focused.
Stopping with 0.1 because you see the finish line and it's super bright. And you get this video, you know, that I'm pretty sure every finisher gets of you running through it like a champion. Because you are. You covered 140.6
yeah,
miles.
That's, I
140.6.
That pink astronaut, pure will and steroids.
Yeah. You know, grandma, she must have had it. Because that hip,
she did it.
They did it. Needed it. You know, there was a lot of people limping.
Yeah, limping, and I totally understand that.
Yeah,
hell yeah, you'd be limping, yeah.
There were some people who were probably, 6'3", 6'4", 6'2", 6 foot, 280 pounds. Like I at least seen 2 of those. And like she mentioned, some people who had a little bit too much to love right around the belly, and they finished. I would have never guessed it. Never guessed it.
It was awesome.
It was very emotional to see regular people. Like the last place finisher, she finished with 17 hours and 4 minutes. She was in her 60s. 60s. Ooh, that's what I've heard about that. Hormone replacement?
Yeah.
I've heard of TRT. Someone I know at the kombucha shop.
Okay.
She does strongman competitions, and she was mentioning something about testosterone therapy.
Okay.
TRT. So I don't know what hormone replacement, but that it sounds very similar. You know.
Yeah.
But Joe Rogan, yeah. He got the juice. He got the juice. What do they call it? Or he has the gear. He has the gear.
But yeah, so that was quite something last night because we were cheering. I was cheering my fucking ass off.
Yeah, how's your voice?
My voice feels better because I've been hydrating intentionally and, I got some rest. But yeah, my voice was scratchy so much because, we got there at 11 p.m.-ish, basically, right? Yeah. And then we were going to leave like an hour and a half later or something. But then we just end up, even though we went further away, we still kept watching people come in. And we're so used to clapping and cheering. And then you go to the bathroom, and then I end up just being up front there cheering people while I wait. Because I saw that less people were there now. Yeah. So there's not that many. And look at these people coming, and there's only one person truly cheering on. So I just joined in.
We ended up staying.
We ended up staying till the very end. It was so worth it because Julia. Julia, who made it. Wow, 60 years old.
Yeah, in her 60s.
In her 60s, and then
she was from Florida, and she lost her home in the Florida hurricanes. And Kava-sation.
Yeah. We just had a shot of it, by the way.
We just had a pineapple cold brew Kava-sation. And it's the good vibes from the island. It's basically, it comes here in a powder like this.
Yes.
And you brew it like this. I put it in a kombucha bottle. Looks like chocolate milk. And basically, it'll give you the best sleep of your life.
Yes. Or we...
it'll make you feel... What did I say earlier? It'll make you feel confident. There's something else I said about it.
Confident, clarity. No.
Nah, that's the boring stuff.
Okay.
That's the boring stuff. But man, you feel hella good.
Colorful? We are not from Hawaii.
I'm from Sacramento, California. My family's from Tonga. It's very similar to Hawaii. Tonga's in the middle of the Pacific. Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Vanuatu, they're very close together in close proximity.
Yeah.
It's where kava comes from. It's in the South Pacific, and it's not too far from New Zealand and Australia. So it's the good vibes from the islands. It's a root that basically you brew it with hot water. And
yeah, we have sample packs where you get a tea.
Yeah, it comes with we'll send you a tea bag with a reusable tea bag.
Yes.
And it'll give you the nums. It'll make you feel hella at ease.
Yes.
Like I was mentioning earlier.
Anxiety relief.
A lady friend of mine, she was hella stressed from at work. And I just met up with her before we came to do this. And she was mentioning that she was super stressed. And I said, hey, you want to take a pineapple kava shot? I brought 2 shot glasses. She goes, give me one. So I gave her one. When I'm leaving, she texts me 15 minutes later, and she goes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the reason being is she said she went from here, broader level.
Yeah.
Broader level.
Amazing stuff.
Exactly.
And then like with us, like you experience better sleep right away. Pretty right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we both experienced that. And then also like less body sore.
Yeah.
It's like all the stiffness that you feel, it was softened.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, then for me, I could talk it on and on forever. But like the next day, right? I drink it tonight. The next day, it's just like mental clarity is there for me. And I'm just like, wow. Heck yeah.
Exactly.
And body highs too. You get body highs.
Yeah. Helps with your mood. It's basically, it's like alcohol without the hangover.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like if you take hella shots, you're gonna get drunk. But we just take 1 to 2 shots.
We're not abusing it.
Exactly. And normally we take 1 shot.
Yes.
The only reason that I took an extra shot today was because, I feel it's a faux pas if you have somebody take a shot and you're not taking one.
Right. It's kind of like, that's what I like that with alcohol too. It's
Exactly.
like, let me drink a shot with you.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the other thing. It'll be like 40 days now or something that we've been drinking kava tonga.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't felt this good in my life. And I normally feel hella good.
So it's like enhanced.
Yeah. There isn't going to be another day that I'm not going to take at least 1 shot. 1 shot. And that's all it takes.
It's great.
That's all it takes.
It's pretty freaking awesome.
Exactly. And so it's actually, the a little small business.
Oh yeah, the business. I was just thinking about
that I'm starting. Have an Etsy. Made our first sale this past Friday.
Woo-woo!
Gonna be putting on some more products on the sellers
on the
page.
listings. Yes, yeah.
And I think about it, like they have so many different business strategies out there. I know, right, Alvita?
Okay. I don't know if you were on earlier, but we were sharing why we were here this weekend.
Yeah.
This past weekend.
But I look at business, it's hella simple.
Yes.
Hella simple.
Okay.
You just need to be consistent. You just need to talk about it all the time. It's like breathing.
Find a way to slide that kava talk in there. And
exactly.
yeah.
Like last Saturday, I was pumping it every day. I pump it. because it makes me feel hella good.
Yeah.
If you're gonna provide a service or a product, you gotta love it.
Yes.
You gotta love it. And this stuff right here, I love it. Love it. And I would like to share with everyone. And you don't have to pay for it. That's one of the great things about it. Is it good business? It's debatable. But the more people who experience it, perhaps maybe they will enjoy it. Maybe they'll love it. And they'll be evangelists for it.
For sure. Kava Venture is going as planned, I see.
Yes, it is.
Yes, we were I can talk about Saturday all day long. It was just
it was hella tight.
Just like connections all around, feeling good. Everyone's on Kava. Well, most people are on Kava, and it's just like the good vibes were there. Successful event, and made a great connection with the women that the Kava table was sharing with, and she set it all up, all nice on her plate. The Kava, I looked over there, how it was all set up. I was like, "Wow, that looks classy."
Exactly,
that looks so nice.
And that's the other thing.
People are gonna want a shot.
People are taking shots in shot glasses. We don't provide it in cardboard cups, plastic cups. No, because we would like it to be classy. First class. It doesn't need to be gutter type stuff. It may look and come from an island that is very poor, but we can drink it with class.
Yes, only the best.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Alvita. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So the topic part about the business, you just mentioned that's the route that you're going. Like having people try it as many as possible, for free samples. If people want to purchase a sample, great. That's why we have Etsy. And it's just getting people to try. I mean, that's with any business. You need people to experience it.
Exactly. And let
it be a demand.
You hear people talk about business plans. The only business I have is share. That's what it is.
And you do it.
And
I
then
see you doing it.
Have it on the TikTok where it's showing the different ways that you can experience it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because you can experience it the tea bag way, not the tea bag, right?
Oh God. Ugh. I was almost late on that. Did you guys record the first reaction? Yes, we did. Are us recording the first reaction or other people?
See, that's what we failed to do on Saturday is film people's reactions and experiences.
I know. See this idea. See, all this is birthing ideas. Not
exactly, Alvita. No. Never disrespect the Kava.
The Kava tree. No, it's been a while since we've seen other people on here.
Yeah.
I'll record other people. Yes. Yeah. I'm already seeing I've kind of done this before, but you bring the ring light, you set it up there, so it's already set there. So the ring light is there, and so you kind of hey, do you mind? You've had a couple shots, or you just give do you mind showing your reaction?
Sharing a testimonial.
Testimonial. I don't know how people feel about not drinking it yet, but then getting their reaction.
Yeah.
But if they're open to that, that'd
be
awesome.
After. It's after. I want to record the after. And people had great feedback.
I know. Oh, damn. Anyways. Next time.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's not like something that's,
so great.
It's scarce. No. When you have the good vibes and you have the good energy, everything.
We are going to have another opportunity. Yes.
Exactly. And so that's the business. The pineapple way. Flow into it. Right? Show how cool it can be. Not the way it is on YouTube where it looks like hella old people sitting around in a circle and then talking in some different language that we don't know and having really ashy skin. No. This needs to be shared with good-looking people and active people, yogis especially, right? So...
Oh yeah, so this weekend was a success. It was just very memorable, from the Ironman, going to see the people at the finish line, and being able to be there with the dating event, and just wow, it just went beyond my thoughts.
Exactly.
It went beyond. You're just like hoping it would go well, right? You're just hoping, and then then it came through.
And then while we were over there at IRONMAN, we actually met
a
person with very similar vibes.
Yes.
But she was solo.
She was solo.
Cheering
these people on. It didn't look like she was there for anyone, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, like what impressed me was that like after when we were leaving, she was still there.
Yeah.
People were starting to leave, it was getting late. And she was still there. Same energy. Dancing to all the music that was on.
They're playing 80s. They're playing new music.
Keeping up the good vibes consistently. And we're just like, who is that? She is fucking awesome. She rocks.
Yeah. And we waited to the very end because I needed to know who this great spirit was.
Yeah. And we talked for a while. It was great.
Her name was Donna. She's a real estate agent.
Yes.
She's from Elk Grove, California. I can assume she was Filipino. She just moved back to Elk Grove. She's married, has 2 kids, right? 10 and 13 or something like that.
Yeah, 2 girls, right?
Yes, I believe so. Mm-hmm. She's the black sheep of the family. She didn't mention how many siblings she has, but with that, the energy that she was exuding, it was like she was like giggling the entire time. It was very anime-like. So if you're familiar with Japanese anime, and in different shows, they always have like a bubbly character. Yeah. Right. She is the bubbly character. Yes.
Yeah, it was funny. It was great. She was just like, I saw you guys too. And I was like, I have friends on the other side. And when I saw you were leaving, oh no, my friends are leaving. My friends are on the other side. We're leaving. Where are you going? Yeah. And then she saw us come back and she was so glad. And here's the thing. She was there for someone. But they finished at 9 p.m. So she could have went home. But she chose to stay and root for the rest of the people all the way until when the event was freaking ended.
They finished at 9:00 p.m. She stayed another 4.5 hours.
To continue to provide the good vibes.
Solo.
Yeah.
To cheer.
Because she was like, what am I going to do at home? She's like, this is way better. And this is amazing. This is inspiring. This is, she knew how special, she knew
y'all how good, special it was. You're all good.
Oh, okay. All good. So, oh, wow, power cut.
So continue.
Yeah, no, she, we're talking about someone that we met that was just like hardcore cheerleader. And we're just like, who is this person? But yeah, she was there from basically 9 p.m. all the way to 1:30.
To 1:30.
Continuing, like same energy the whole time. She was like getting high off of being good vibes and like cheering these people on because she knew the impact of this. She knew how special this was. She knew about the efforts. I mean, the thing is, she grew up an athlete.
Yes, she said she played sports or whatnot.
She had kids, and so now she's living vicariously through them. Like she does have that. She gets it. Once you know about the effort, even though you never done it, but you can have that to imagine it with. Yeah.
We probably seen maybe 1,500 people in the time that we were there for the 2.5-3 hours. Maybe 1,500 people. Maybe
I have no idea.
Maybe 2,000. And out of those people that we seen, she was the bright spot.
Oh yeah, totally.
Besides the athletes, besides the individuals who are participating in the event, afterwards they're like toast, right? You can see some of them are like dragging, some of them they look okay, but this particular person looked like a shining star. She was basically just dancing in place. Cheering, you only got that what is it?
You're awesome!
Yeah, exactly. So
she's like, you're awesome! Yeah. And like they'll pass right by her, and she's just like, yeah, like it was great. And I mean, oh my gosh, I think their power got cut off when you were answering.
Oh,
they're asking the same question. So do you know
why? We're here in Sacramento, California. Great place to be. It's known for 3 things besides being the capital of California. We have great coffee. We have we're very artsy, and we have a lot of microbreweries. And then we're literally in the center of everything.
Yes.
You got San Francisco an hour and a half away. You have Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, an hour and a half away. That has the casinos and whatnot. You have Yosemite, the Mecca, the center of the world for rock climbing. Down south.
Yeah, we have Auburn for hiking.
Yeah, Auburn for hiking.
Yeah, the river. We have the American River, Sacramento River.
Yeah, and then you got Pebble Beach, Monterey.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
down a little bit.
We're in the center of everything. Everything is within
like
4 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And you were saying your family's from Tonga.
From Tonga.
Yeah.
My pops was born on the small little island of Vava'u.
Yes.
VABA apostrophe U. And that's where this good vibes, this magic comes from. You know? It's literally the size of the city of San Francisco. It's a 7x7 small ass island.
Yeah.
Small ass island. Free solo? Woo! I wish I was like
oh shit.
What's his name?
Alex Honnold.
Honnold.
Yes.
And it's funny. He's from Sacramento.
Yes, he is from Sacramento.
That is nuts.
When the movie premiered, I wasn't there, but I know someone that went to go see it live. Like he was there and he was able to, talk about it. That there was like a screening of the documentary where he free soloed. What's it called? Free soloed in Yosemite. El Capitan.
Or El Cap.
El Cap, yeah. Whew!
We seen it in the theaters. It was like an IMAX.
Yes, and oh my god, I was just sweating the whole time. So nerve-wracking.
Sweaty palms.
Yeah, and
the
feet.
Entire time.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know if he lives. That was the thing. I didn't look it up. We
were like, oh my god. So, is he gonna make it? He's free soloing the whole he is superhuman. Yeah, you know who that is. Yes, yeah, superhuman for sure. But and then also you can see how much preparation it takes.
Oh yeah, it's every day.
He needs to memorize every inch of his moves because if he fucks up, it's game over.
But and then the other thing is he's practicing every day.
Yes, day in, day out, like for years.
He does those little hole pull-ups.
Yeah, building up the strength of his grip and his fingers.
Yeah.
There are athletes. He is the latter.
Yes.
Or the later.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is the latter. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Man.
Whew.
I love rock climbing though, the indoor. That's the same. Yeah, the indoor. The belaying. I love that.
You get the same sweat and the safety.
Yes, I get the safety. Yeah, and that's good enough for me. The thing is, it was great. Yeah, that was
So with that said, I believe we're all caught up.
Yeah, we're all caught up. That's what we were up to this weekend.
Exactly.
And taking our kava shot, we've been doing. Well, you brewed up a lot of the cold brew, so we've been able just to take the shot from there.
Exactly.
But doing the tea is nice too because it's warm, and you get the action of slowing down. You're kind of actively meditating.
Exactly.
There's something about the process, and see, to each to its own.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I prepped it with my sister, she liked it. She liked the preparation.
Yes,
She's like, oh my god, it's so exciting. I'm like, yeah.
It was like she was prepping to do some drugs.
Yes. She's like, it feels like we're about to do some drugs or something. And then and maybe you had a long day. You don't have the energy. You just need to pour yourself a shot and and then let yourself chill and then call it a night or something.
Exactly.
Have you done caving? No.
Not familiar with caving. Astronaut? Is that the one where you go into the caves?
Yes.
You explore?
Yes.
I can imagine if people are claustrophobic.
Yeah. What if it? Oh, like the phobia. What if it crashes? And
you can't not able to get out.
Yeah.
And coffee shop? Nope, not yet.
That is the vision.
But what I'm going to be calling the business eventually is Kava Coffee. Kava coffee, because you can basically brew it very similarly to coffee.
Yeah. Oh, what about kombucha? I always see you.
It'll be served in there. In there with our yoga studio and the spin studio all in one.
Yeah. So there's many. Yeah. There's
all
that we love.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some Kava tea right here.
Yeah, we have a sample pack available. If you would like a free sample, whisper.
Yeah, just whisper, send the address, and then I'll get it out to you.
Just for being on here with us.
Just for being on. And I call it the 5-day Kava challenge. You know, by the 3rd day of experiencing the Kava, I can almost guarantee 99.999 that you're going to be getting better sleep. You're going to have a better mood, you know, and hopefully those vibes carry you and make you better. So
I don't drink anything other than water. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's hella good.
I could kind of relate. There was a time period where it's just, water. I'm good with water. I don't need soda.
Yeah, I drink 2 to 3 gallons a day, you know.
That's
and
awesome.
It's I'm anything I eat and anything that I drink, it like hits me immediately, you know, because it feels like my body is like running really efficiently.
Yeah.
You know. And then on top of that, I exercise every day. You know, like today, did what was it? 2 hours on the bike, an easy 33 miles.
Nice.
Yeah, 33, almost 34 miles on the bike. Hit up the gym, did 5 minutes of jump rope, and then pump that iron. You know, make yourself feel strong.
Like Iron Man, feel the beast like Iron Man.
Exactly. And then took a couple of pineapple cold brew Kava shots and just ready to call it.
Do you do metabolic training?
Nah.
Oh, I don't know what is that?
No clue, but I just do pineapple training. I just do a little bit to feel good. You know, I do about I just ride the bike.
Yeah, that's your main thing.
Yeah.
And then
because I'm hella heavy. Think about it. I'm 6'2", almost 6'3", and I'm 250-ish pounds. You know, it's just it's not
250-ish. Huh?
Ish.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah, you know, it's somewhere around there. And so, with that said, you know, it's hella good that you drink nothing but water.
Yeah, and thanks for joining. And if you're ever curious about Kava, it's a great.
Yeah, it's all natural.
Yeah, all
There's
natural.
nothing. It's just
straight
a grinded
up
root.
Oh, root. Oh, Groot.
No, I said root.
I know, but maybe think of Groot.
So with that said, thank you for sharing your vibes, astronaut.
Yes, if you want
hella
a free
good
sample, whisper.
Albita, hella good seeing, hella good having you. That's the Quick Queen for the win. I'm the pineapple.
Thanks for joining.
Keep sharing your good vibes.
We'll be
keep
back,
sharing the love.
most likely for sure tomorrow.
And keep sharing that wonderful smile that you have. Stay magical.
Yes, we have Insta. It's on his Twitter.
Yes.
Your Instagram is on your Twitter, or
it's positive pineapple.
Here, I'll put it here.
_1.
Yeah. Boom. That's Insta right there. Insta right there. Oh, it's the same. Oh, almost the same as your username.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Oh, it pretty much is. Oh, it is. Oh, it's the same as Twitter.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
stay magical.
With us on.
Stay magical, astronaut. See you later, Alvita.
Yes, the same. I know. I didn't know until I typed it in there. I was like, oh, it's the same. There we go. Yes, see you tomorrow if you're on. Okay, bye. Good night.